After you created your drawing, or if you just want to save, you need to save your file. How you do that is in the top left corner, click File, scroll down to Save or Save As Copy. They all do different things. So first you want to do, the first thing you want to do is click Save As. I'm going to name my video test because that's what this is. I'm going to pick the location I want to save it. I'm going to leave it in my gallery. You need to save it to your Adobe visual folder that we all created in class. It's going to stay a PSD, and then I'm going to click save. Because I've already made this, it's going to ask me if I want to replace it. I'm just going to click yes, but you guys should not get that pop up because we haven't saved yet. Now, say I wanted to save this as a JPEG or PNG or any other type of file. I will go to File, Save as Copy. You will notice it gives you a bunch more options to choose for. We will go over different types of files and what they mean and when it's best to use it in class, as we haven't went over that. And in this class in particular, I will either have you save it as a JPEG or a PNG. Again, we'll get to all that other stuff later on, but let's say I want to save it as a JPEG. I will click JPEG. You can name it video test copy. You can name it video test JPEG. You can name it video test version 1 or version 2 because I already have a version 1. You are then again going to pick where you want to save it and then click save. This will just give you settings on how you want to save your JPEG. We'll ignore this for now. Just click OK, and now it's saved. When you are drawing, every so often, you need to continuously save. So I've made changes to my save file. Now the save button will let me click it. Click save. It's going to override what I already have. And now if I open it again, this picture will be here. Say I draw something and then I go to exit it out before saving. It's going to ask me if I want to save. I'll click yes and then it'll close. When you are drawing or using any Adobe software, you need to be constantly saving. Photoshop will crash whether you like it or not, and it's going to be really annoying, and if you lose something before saving it, you will not be able to get it back if the computer doesn't save it itself. So now I've made a bunch of changes and I'm like, man, I really like the way this drawing looks. Let me save it before Photoshop deletes it. File, save, and now it's saved. You can also use the hotkeys. Control S is to save. To save as is Shift Control S. And to save a copy is Alt Control S. If you can't remember that, you should write it down, but again, Photoshop provides it here. You may notice that Photoshop also provides all types of shortcuts. So if you forget what anything does, it's there.